Welcome back to PresCo. I'm the Business Pres. Before we look at the daily trend, I just wanted to apologize to my viewers and those in the group chat. I haven't been able to navigate these difficult times and help you all out because I haven't been able to help myself out. Up in here. So, that's my number one focus right now. Because if I'm not performing, I can't help anyone. But if I am performing, I can help everyone. And that's where I want to be. Thank you for understanding. Now let's get in there and look at the daily trend. Get me out of the way. Now let's bring up the leader of the market, the Bitcoin. Okay, had a bit of a downtrend recently, and this last dump was quite violent. Okay, we usually see a big wick bounce, but we haven't really seen that. Okay, we've had bearish candles. I'm kind of getting a hammer and stuff now, but look, it could be topping out again, could be topping out. So, usually, after a big bounce like this, what is it, like 10% of Bitcoin's probably a bit more than everything else, but it's starting to look good again, right? But we're not full bullish yet, because we've still got this downtrend resistance that we haven't broken out of. And we're making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And if this is a high, then we're still bearish. Okay? So we're here to figure out what's likely to happen next. Are we just going to come down, find support again, and make like a W before we break out? To me, that seems most likely. We've been pushed away, and now we've come back up to structure. Okay, if we're in a bullish trend, this would be support. But we always find the center point. What I mean by that is if we're in a bullish trend, we're going to find support. And then we're going to get pushed away from support, and when we come down, we're going to find it. But in a bearish trend, we've got resistance. And we get pushed away from resistance and we come back to find it. What just happened was we got pushed away from the resistance and we come back to find it. Now, are we going to break through that resistance trend line? That is the question. And for us to be full bullish, we need to break the structure of this previous high, start printing higher highs, and get out of here. Okay? So how likely is that to happen? Well, we've seen a lot of macro news come out. The Fed adjusting their interest rates, they control the market. So yeah, they've gone hawkish. They've gone hawkish. So pretty much what started off the bull market is the pandemic. And they're like, right, we need to change monetary policy. We've got to put all this, we've got to print money. We're going to put all the money out in the markets and stuff. And then we've seen this. Now we're just in a huge range. And now they're starting to get to the point where they're on too many assets on their balance sheet. They're going to start pulling back. They're going to stop putting all the free money out. So then, of course, it's going to affect markets, especially a speculative market like the digital assets. Until there's full-blown regulation and everyone can work within a framework, it's just speculation. Okay? This is not the utility bull run yet. We will see a full-blown bear market first, in my opinion. But we're not here, we're macro players. I'm an investor, I'm a macro player. We play the cycles, okay? We get in down here, I was getting in down here, okay? So technically I'm still in profits, but no one likes to sit through 50% corrections, especially twice. So I've got to get better at playing the game. This is what I see at the moment. This resistance, if we can't break out of this, then we're looking for support near the lows. And if we can't find that, then we're going to find support near these lows. Now from here, it's another 25% drop. It's probably 35% in altcoins. It's not good. So I understand if some people want to take risk off the table right now, because this is not controlling the market. This is still controlling the market. So, what can help us determine what happens next is the strategy of the daily trend. So let's have a look. Let's see if this can support my hypothesis. whether we are going to start turning around and be bullish, or whether we're going to continue to be bearish, okay? Now remember, we got the resistance line here. We're following that, okay? We're under the moving averages, and we can see that in the RSI. When we're under the 50, we're bearish. And as you can see, we're under the 50. We hit it same time we hit resistance, okay? We broke down here, we literally started our downtrend, okay? We've got divergence. Love the RSI, it's a great indicator. Also, what else is the MACD? See, the MACD actually topped out early, started printing that divergence, and as soon as we come under the zero, we went full-blown bearish. Now, as you can see, none of the indicators are back above the neutral zone, okay? So we're still in a bear market until the MACD wants to cross up into the positive territory and the RSI wants to break out above the 50. So we're still bearish, okay? Even though the RSI, all right, we're in daily oversold conditions back here. And we got a big relief bounce. I don't think that's enough. At the very minimum, I expect us to follow this trend line a bit before breaking up and beating this new structure high. If we can do that, this bull market continued. But if we can't break any kind of resistance, we're likely to get smashed and come down here. And being this low in the RSI and the MACD, that can happen pretty quickly. But I also think the pain is done. Alright? When we're at the top here, everyone was in profits. Okay, this is the previous high, everyone's in profits. Okay? This is a bull trap, this is a mini bull trap. I should have been better at calling that, especially when there was bearish divergence. So we're in this consolidation pattern now, especially after being bullish for so long. We're consolidating. So is this pattern going to continue down to our support line, or are we going to break it early? That is the question, and I do not have an answer yet. As you can see, the indicators are telling us we're still bearish. But if we zoom into the 4 hour, okay, we tagged red and we pulled back to the median line, which tells me we're in the sell zone. We're at the place where people start exiting their longs and start entering shorts. And if we can't flip this line, we're going to have more downside. Okay? It's as simple as that. So I understand if people want to take risk off the table, because we're not bullish yet. Nothing's clear yet. Okay? Not to say that we're not just going to smash straight through it. Hey, it's happened before, it could happen again. Especially if we flip this and we start printing uptrend, higher highs and higher lows. Okay? Once this starts happening, once we clear this range, I will have confidence in the market again. But right now, I had to adjust my strategy a little bit. Okay? So if the RSI falls through, right now we're sitting on the 50. It may or may not be support. Okay? Getting a little bit of divergence there, and it appears that we're going to break through. Same with the MACD, okay? Bearish, neutral. Bearish, neutral. Bearish, neutral. Bearish, neutral. Okay, it's not bullish, pulling back to support, pulling back to support. It's the other way around. So we're not in the clear yet. Okay, what I want to see is us get above this blue line. This blue line is the 200 moving average on the 4 hour. It's also the 50 moving average on the daily. And that represents the middle of the RSI, the middle of the MACD. So we can get above this black line. We will be printing higher highs and we will flip the trend. But right now there's no double bottom, there's no bullish head and shoulders, there's nothing like that. So we're not in the clear yet, are we? And let's have a look at Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum's looking like it's going to do the same thing. Okay, it was waterfalled out of here. Okay, we had a massive capitulation down here, and we've still got this void, this structure. So Ethereum could come up a little bit, only to meet resistance and get smacked down. Now let's bring up the daily trend strategy to see if that is correct. Okay? And the first thing I see on the RSI is that we've broken out of the downtrend. Okay, we have printed a higher high. So what I would like to see is that continue. We could at least consolidate a bit. And it's under the 50, so on the price, we're likely to see bearish momentum continue. But where we are, we're at a lot of support. We can definitely turn it around here. But it's not there yet. Like I said, we haven't seen any bottom pattern. I'm always bullish on supports, and we always get a bit of a bounce. But what we've done, it's okay, David. It's okay. But what we've done is just met resistance, and the resistance has been stronger than the support. Okay? We're well down below the moving averages. Hey, David. Same for XRP. XRP's joined the whitewash as well. We've had this big liquidation candle. We've come up, met resistance at the previous structure, and we're just falling down again. But I'm always bullish on XRP. I'm getting airdrops off the XRP ledger, my XM wallet, and I'm getting like hundreds of dollars in free coins, man. It is insane. And right now we might seem a bit bearish, yeah, but it's not always going to be the case. XRP hasn't broken out of this massive bull run yet. Okay, guys, probably going to have to cut it short there. I'd like to go through a few other things, but something else is going on. Priorities. So just wanted to give everyone a quick update. It's no euphoria, that's for sure. We're barely bullish. Okay, we just had a big bounce. Hey. We just had a big bounce, but we bounced straight to resistance. What we have to watch for now is whether resistance holds as a strength and pushes us down, or whether we break resistance and continue up. Alright, I'll be back. Not sure when, but I'll be back. Thanks for watching. If you like what you're seeing, smash the like button, leave a comment, let me know what chart you want me to read out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.